I tend to neglect myself in pregnancy, and I'm not saying that in a shameful way, but that's just the honest truth. Everyone reacts to pregnancy differently, and I feel like for me, my body, my mental health, just everything kind of struggles a little bit. I find it really hard to stay on track with my own personal goals. I did it in my first pregnancy, I've done it thus far in my second pregnancy, and I've also done it in my first year of being a mom. So let's talk about it, because I've also made some changes this past month that I feel like have truly changed my pregnancy, my mental health, my body. So let's get into it. Pregnancy is obviously a very precious, delicate time for us and our bodies. I don't think it's a time to be strict or restrictive or be hard on ourselves, because obviously we're growing a life and we have to give ourselves grace, but I think I give myself too much grace. What I mean by that is I seriously indulge in all of my cravings. I don't exercise, I don't move my body. I basically become a couch potato for 9-10 months, and as much as I would love to say that it feels great, it just doesn't, and I feel like my body goes into fight or flight. I get super anxious, I get super depressed. I just don't feel good. As much as it feels nice to be indulging and relaxing and whatever, at the end of the day, it's not what's best for my body, and I'm realizing that now, and I'm 25 weeks pregnant today, but it's never too late to make some changes that can help our bodies. From the moment I got pregnant with my first, I was told by people around me, usually like the older generation, you need to relax, you need to rest all day, don't exercise, you're gonna harm your baby if you move your body too much, you need to be eating for two, you know, all the things that we're told when we're pregnant by some people. Then there's the other end, there are other people who are like, no, you should be moving your body, you should be trying to eat somewhat healthy, somewhat clean, because you're growing a life. And I kind of gave into the first mentality a little too hard, and it left me feeling awful, like completely awful. My body is very sensitive when I'm pregnant, and when I'm putting that much crap in my body and I'm not moving, I genuinely feel like my body's deteriorating and breaking down on me. I also know this is not the case for everybody, so obviously I'm just sharing my experience and my story, but I wanted to share it because if you're someone who's pregnant and you just don't feel good at all, making some slight lifestyle changes can seriously help you so much in your pregnancy and postpartum, because honestly, labor's not easy. Being a new mom isn't always the easiest thing in the world, and to be healthy internally, it really does help so much. I also would like to add, if you're new here, that I suffer from chronic migraines. I get migraines very, very often, and they are debilitating. That's something that gets worse during pregnancy for me, not better, which a lot of women, it gets better for them. Obviously, migraines have a ton of triggers. Everyone's triggers are different, and I'm learning right now for me that food, lack of exercise, those are all really big triggers for me, or they can be. If they're not in check, if I'm not paying attention to them every day and doing things every day to make them better. So the first thing I changed is I'm now going on a walk every single day for 45 minutes to an hour. We usually do it as a family walk outside just to get everyone out, and it's probably one of the most healing things. I typically get a panic attack every single night. I'm not even kidding. My mental health this pregnancy has been in the trash, and it's been really affecting just the way I could show up in my everyday life for my husband, for my son, for myself. That was a really big thing that I wanted to try and figure out. Going on a daily walk every day, I don't know what it is, obviously exercise, getting your heart rate up and all that. It has completely taken away my panic attacks, almost completely taken away my anxiety. I'm just moving my body every single day with intention. Getting out in the sunlight has changed my life in the past few weeks. The next thing I changed was my diet. My diet was pretty dang bad. You guys know, like you guys see what I eat, my cravings. Probably a lot of sugar, a lot of junk food, sometimes fast food, just not anything that's gonna be good for me. Now, obviously I did not wanna restrict myself at all. The goal is not weight loss in pregnancy. The goal is to feed my body food that's going to help my baby and help me have an easier pregnancy, easier postpartum. So basically that's whole foods, single ingredient foods, completely cut out the processed crap, the fast food for now, because I'm obviously trying to see what's triggering my body to feel the way that it feels, what's triggering my migraines, what's triggering me to have panic attacks, to not feel good ever. In the past few weeks that I've been doing this, I'm not even kidding you guys, like completely transformed the way that I have felt just by eating whole foods and walking every day. And I know this isn't rocket science, and everyone's like, yeah, duh, we've been trying to tell you this, but it's really hard when you're in a cycle of chronic pain to feel like anything could ever help you. And I'm not saying that this is my cure. I can have a really bad migraine tomorrow because I have chronic migraines, but it is worth noting. It's worth paying attention to. It's worth celebrating, because I have not gone this long without having a migraine in a very, very, very long time. I can honestly cry. I switched my mentality from, you know, I'm pregnant, so I should just relax all day, every day and indulge, to I'm pregnant, I'm growing a life, and I want to feed that life the best that I possibly can, the healthiest foods I can, and I want to be the best version of myself for my babies, for my husband, for myself, most importantly. It's interesting too, because now that I'm eating a lot healthier, I'm actually eating a lot more in my day. I'm really feeding my body, and that's not something I was doing before. I was eating like one or two big freaking meals a day, oftentimes not healthy foods. And yeah, it just wasn't good for me. I'm also not striving for perfection. And I'm not like, this isn't something that's like, oh my gosh, I'm only ever gonna eat this ever again. Like I'm never having this food. I'm never having this. This is more of just me trying to really truly change my lifestyle. And that's something that I've never really truly done before. All of this has become super important to me since becoming a mom, because now it's not just about me. This is about my children, which is also why I'm gonna get my implants removed, my breast implants removed. I don't know if I should get them removed after this baby or wait till we're done having kids, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna need like a revision afterwards, but I want my implants removed. I wanna remove a lot of the toxins in my life, in my everyday life, in my kitchen, in my home, which we've already started doing. Like Nick and I are just really trying to be more aware and more intentional with the way that we live our lives. So tomorrow's my glucose test. We'll see if I pass. I passed it with my first pregnancy. More so nervous about the drink. I don't remember how I felt about it last time. Well, actually, no, I think I said it wasn't bad at all. I think I actually maybe even said it was good. Definitely just ranted and talked your guys' ear off for a long time, but I wanted to share kind of just an update on where I'm at, the changes I'm making in my life. Anyways, 25 weeks pregnant. We have 15 weeks left. And we don't have Jack's big boy room done, and we don't have the nursery done, like not even started for his room. So I got a lot of work to do. I think today I'm gonna like sit down and try and get everything figured out, like everything I need to do, try and get the ball rolling. But hope you guys enjoyed this little life update. See you guys in the next one.